Cintas Center for a Big East men's basketball battle between the number 9 Marquette Golden Eagles and the Xavier Musketeers. Saturday of Fox College Hoops, and off we go, starting it off with Marquette and Xavier.
Well, with Zach Fremantle out, Xavier is going to have to
on their resume.
Certainly, and Marquette would be that marquee win. Tough losses to Michigan, TCU, Cincinnati, and UConn. They've been right there, but they really need this
Points
one
here today. Hunter's been the guy so far. Joplin got a hand on it. Watch the shot clock here. Taken away. 2-on-1. Ross up with a left to throw it down.
It's off to the races for Chase Ross.
Backdoor cut inside. McKnight spinning, keeping the pivot foot and finishing.
And I think
and no official word on Fremantle as far as the length of the injury. Right now, as Robbie said, they're just saying an indefinite absence. That's certainly a big miss. Gold not missing. Three-pointer from the wing. That's Jerome Hunter, who's been doing it on both ends so far. Maddox again. This time he'll give it up to Swain. And Swain buries the triple. And Shaka, he doesn't mind at all putting them on the floor at the same time. They're out there now, number 10 and 13 together. Foster, open look, and he knocks it down. A 41% three-point shooting team. That is a really high number in college basketball. Gold with a jump skip pass to Owens, and there is one of those freshmen.
If you're John Hughley, you better understand this dude is looking to score the rock.
Usually with freshmen on an experienced team, that's not the case. He's not shy. There's Stevie Mitchell.
State, Dante Maddox, big score. Certainly the injury to Traore and just the injuries they've had in general have kind of tempered those expectations.
That guy was...
Dante Maddox coming off here and just a little bit behind for Demarius Owens. They're in that drop. If you're behind, that three-pointer...
Fill it up from deep.
Yes, he can really score the ball. They're going to need him to be a scorer now.
Marham, you talked about him getting his shots up.
Back out, run your offense.
You mentioned how hard it is to penetrate against this defense, but they're able to do it there on the baseline.
Dealt with some injuries himself. He is an athlete, but a bad gamble there by Chase Ross. He whiffs on the steal and just gives up the dribble drive.
And how about that? Quiet for Cam Jones. He hasn't hit a shot, just one free throw. Gives it up here. And Joplin with a right puts it home.
And that's where David Joplin has been.
Big East all-freshman team last year. Now very talented sophomore is Swain. Gold in the corner. Offensive rebound. Joplin powers it back up.
Well, no block out there, and he can still add another 20.
Right now, he's holding this man to just 1 point, his jersey number. See if Jones can get going here. Right on cue.
And I thought that, but it's easier said than done to take it away.
Yeah, they still can't stop it. Oh, slipping McKnight keeps the dribble. A great block at the rim, though. That leads to a 2-on-1. And now Jones with 4 straight points, and this is now an
never give up on it, sends it the other way, and Marquette taking advantage. The extra pass here, you get it out in transition, and Cam Jones knows exactly what to do.
10 to shoot. Here's Ryan Conwell giving it off to Swain.
Got to get something going to the basket. You finally do, but it's a contested mid-range. That's just better offense by Davion.
Gold. He hit one earlier, and now he's got 2 on the afternoon.
And that's just got to be, but you wouldn't know it, man. He is a gamer.
Shocker called him one of the toughest he's ever coached. There's a Swain bucket at the rim. Davion McKnight. Drive and dish. Foster hits the corner 3.
Joplin, as that ball's coming.
Just 2. Neither team in foul trouble. That's the good news right now. Jones gets inside and finishes.
He is so good. He loves to spin.
It's on lease. Raph said whenever you need it.
I'm going to ask him if he gave you permission.
Go ahead, you call him after the game.
Here's that half spin move.
Stevie Mitchell off the bounce, taking it right at Swain, and then Swain gets it. He leads the charge. 4 on 3. Xavier with numbers. Swain does it himself.
What a good, strong take. Xavier finally.
And a little energy here inside the Cintas Center. Trey Norman spinning. Caught up somehow off the window.
I think
Marquette's been able to stay relatively healthy outside of Sean Jones, one of their veteran guards. Pretty nice finish there by David Joplin.
When he gets to the contested shot by Dante Maddox.
Cam Jones skips across to Joplin. An assist for Jones and a potential 4-point.
David Joplin, 29% from 3 on the year, struggling with his shot. Last 2 seasons shot 37 for this guy.
They went to the Final Four. You remember who won it that year, right?
Who?
Carmelo Anthony at Syracuse won the title.
I thought it had some connection.
Gosh, I thought you were a basketball historian, Rob. Foster from the wings opened up the largest lead of the game. Xavier gets it back to 6.
They got the matchup here with Hughley. We'll see what Cam Jones can do with it. Pretty good contest, but Stevie Mitchell, man, winning play a little bit. He's got to find some rhythm offensively, and I think Ryan Conwell's got to be a part of that.
Here he is. Instead, it's Foster hanging and finishing. Back to 8. Foster now with 11. Joplin attacks Hunter. He went right by him.
But John Hughley,
looks
like he's kind of grabbing his wrist, too.
Jones, little pirouette.
That kind of changes the game here. But it certainly is an adjustment period. Now Xavier trying to mix and match with some zone defense.
That defense looked a little confused, and it leads to a Joplin trip. Jones stops, spins. I mean, he's just good at that.
Marquette with the spacing, though. He had the whole side to play with there.
If anybody learns how to stop it, let the other teams know, because nobody's figured it out.
Lefties, though, it's a weird thing.
And here's a steal by Zay Lowry, and he lays it in.
Zay Lowry spin move, get to the left hand. Zay Lowry shooting through, double team on the ball. Lowry getting to the pass.
Certainly to the bigger conferences that have the 15, 16, 18 teams, but 11 teams, a balanced conference schedule. Oh, Jones. How about that?
Well, a good look back when I was playing in the Big Ten, you got almost everybody twice, and that's not the case anymore.
But it is in the Big East.
Look at the help that's built in there. I mean, Conwell's seeing a wall and then just throws it away.
Leaving it for Gold, and Gold knows what to do with it.
Marquette flying around defensively. Cam Jones, unselfish play.
He's got 8. The lead is back to 15. McKnight to the corner. Foster, yes, and the foul.
Going up with the hammer. Marcus Foster, you get multiple dribble drives. He gets back into that.
Joplin, but Owens gets it. Shot clock didn't reset. It won't matter. 3-pointer by Big.
Now finds themselves ranked in the top 25. A tough place to play.
Stevie Mitchell, spin cycle.
Spin. You get McKnight going. You've got to find the middle of this zone.
There you go.
You do, and you get a wide open shot.
And Robbie for the Musketeers, still shooting.
Lazy pass.
Oh, but maybe this will help him. Hunter! Well, that gets him. Every time something like that has happened today, Marquette has had an answer.
Slip.
And they've got an answer here.
There's too many times.
That door is slightly ajar here for Xavier. This would be big. Conwell finally found the bucket. Conwell coming off the 23 points at UConn. Here it's McKnight. Count it! Xavier's right back in it.
Here, Davion McKnight getting downhill, loses his balance, gets some contact. And
Swain turns the corner. Downhill. Put back Hunter. 1-point game. Cam Jones spinning in the lane. McKnight got his hand on it. Xavier with a chance to take the lead. Blocked though by Joplin. Down the lane, Swain.
And just dunked the basketball. What a rebound.
There is Jerome Hunter. First lead since it was 17-16, but Cam Jones coming up with a big-time play. Joplin off the spin and the bounce.
We've talked a lot about it.
Now Jones in no rush. Gets to that left hand and makes it a 5-point game.
Adversity, and what a counter punch they've thrown back.
Inside reversal, good for Conwell. Back to 3.
A lot of coaches don't like to do that unless they can call a timeout and set it up.
McKnight makes it a 1-point game. Conwell gets to the wing. He's going to drive and lay it in, but now there's only 4.6 remaining. Conwell, such a great shooter. Did he get tripped? No whistle. They said play on, the horn sounds, and Marquette, the number 9 team in the land, escaped Cincinnati with a 2-point victory. The celebration is on for Marquette. Here we go.
Oh, that's a foul, man. You can't just trip a player, whether it's accidental or intentional. Man, that's totally, he falls down because he trips over the foot of Chase Ross.
What a tough break for Xavier.
No question. That's